Hey everyone, welcome to our first bonus video, I guess you'd call it. This video we're going to be learning about snippets, and it's pretty much formatted for the Atom people out there. If you're using another text editor, you might be able to accomplish snippets. It might be called something else, it might be called shortcuts or something. You might just have to do some digging around on the internet and figure out how to really accomplish it. So that's up to you, and I apologize for that. If you find it really frustrating, I could make a video if you ask nicely. Possibly. Probably. So what are snippets? Snippets are, like I kind of sorely mentioned, it was shortcuts. They are shortcuts of code. So instead of us having to type out our template all the time or keep a template file around, we can just use a shortcut to generate that text. So for instance, in Atom, there is an HTML snippet actually already created, and I didn't tell you guys about it because I'm evil, and I don't want you using it because I want us to build our own HTML snippet, because we don't use other people's stuff, we create our own stuff. That's what we do. We're developers, not, well, I don't even know what the word would be. So if we type in HTML and press tab, you can see it generates some code for us. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing, except we're going to be building it from scratch on our own. As you can see, this has a meta tag in it. We don't know what a meta tag is yet. We don't even know what attributes are or what char sets are. So screw that. We're not even going to use it. We're going to do our own. And to do that, we're going to open up File, Settings, Snippets, not settings. And this opens up the snippets.cson file. And CSON is CoffeeScript object notation. It's stuff that we're not even going to learn about, so don't worry about it. To create our snippet, we have to actually use a snippet, or we don't have to, but it's best to. We type in snip and we press tab. This generates a template to create a snippet. The first part here is the scope. So each snippet is applied to its own scope. So there's the HTML snippets, PHP snippets, JavaScript snippets, and depending on what scope is when you can use them, where you can use them, which is kind of cool. So for HTML, it'll be peer.text.html.basic. Our snippet name will be HTML5. Our prefix, which, like it says here, it's a snippet trigger. It's what you type in before you press tab to kind of activate the snippet. Because we're overwriting the old HTML snippet, we're going to call it HTML. And that'll just overwrite it. And for our body here, we're going to set this up. Because we're using a multi-line snippet, it's easier to do it if we type in 3 double quotations, press enter, enter again, and another 3 double quotations. This just enables multi-line, I believe. I'm not really even too sure. I just know this is the correct way to do it. We'll go into our old HTML file. We'll type in HTML to generate the old snippet. Take out that meta tag, so we have our template. We'll copy that and we'll paste it into our snippets and we'll save it. And if you don't get any red error over here in the top right corner, then you're pretty much Gucci. I mean, that's about it. To test it out, we'll go back over HTML, type HTML again, tab, and boom, you can see it's the new one because it doesn't have that filthy unlearned meta tag yet. And that's pretty much it for snippets. I mean, this seems pretty weak, but once we get into comments and more heavy-ended stuff, it will become more useful. Don't let this stop you though. I mean, don't let this be the end of your snippet creations. Please make as much snippets as you want, whatever suits you, whatever gets you by through the day and prevents you from writing 5 lines of code on every file. You know, I think it's more of a better way of copying, pasting. I don't know. It's just nice for making templates. Use it to your advantage. This is what it's there for. From now on, though, I will be using this snippet and I won't be using the template.html. You are more than welcome to keep using the old method that I was doing before. By all means, do whatever you'd like. Just know that this is what I will be doing forward. If you guys have any questions or comments about snippets, or you have snippet creations of your own that might be helpful, please share them. I'm open to anything. I'm cool stuff. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're making stuff. We're creating stuff. And just remember, if you are copying off of somebody else, try to give them credit, especially if you didn't create it on your own. It's nice to give credit. Give credit for where it's due. Anyways, this is the end of this video. In the next video, we'll be talking about text formatting stuff and comments, and we'll slowly add to our snippet HTML template. Until then, take care, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Peace.